very easy to say Glossip doesn't deserve to die because he's innocent, right? If you can get behind the information, if you could see the information about him, I think most of us in this world, in this society, would say it is wrong that he is being killed. A lot of the people, though, go, the authority figure, Governor Fallon, the DA there, all say he does, so we don't question those people. But if you look at the facts, this man does not deserve to die. In fact, I think he deserves to be set free, and he's not taken plea deals and is now facing the death penalty because he knows he's innocent. I don't believe the guilty should be murdered either. So I've been really focused, since my first movie, Dead Man Walking, on that issue. And I was kind of radicalized by Sister Helen Prejean and Sean Penn and Tim Robbins and Susan Sarandon on that movie. It stuck with me for all this time, and I would say that's been my primary focus. It has a lot to do with this movie, the way we've adopted it as a culture, something that is so aberrant in terms of what other nations do in the Western Hemisphere. We're really the only other Western country that does this to this degree. I mean, they do it in South Africa, they do it in other places, but to me, as a culture that has the beliefs that I see on the street in this culture, I don't think the majority of Americans would be okay with sitting in that room and watching the number of people we're killing each year for various things. And also knowing that this person wasn't killed, who killed 6 people. This person's being killed, who didn't personally kill anyone, but hired maybe this other guy to do it. Maybe. And that other guy who says he was hired was a crystal meth addict, was 19, was trying to get out of a death penalty sentence, managed to in a plea deal because he pointed the finger at this guy and he got life. That's not the way that I believe things work. So that's something I've always felt very strongly about. It has to do with the fact that I believe that there is evil, if you want to call it that, in all of us. There's a part of all of us that's capable of doing something that is, evil's the wrong word, that is aberrant, that is wrong, that doesn't support the group. And definitely it makes sense to me to punish someone for that, or for there to be consequences for that kind of thing. But I think that we've all just gotten really carried away with this idea that it exists in the people in prison, or it exists out there. It's not me, so we get those people away from us. It's in all of us, all the time. Given the right situation, the right way, the wrong way of being raised in this world, all of us are capable of doing things that are punishable by death in this society now. So we should think of it as every time someone is killed, we all put the drugs into him. What drug is it? Half the people here couldn't tell you what drug it is, but sometimes it's a drug where the guy gasps for breath for an hour and a half before he dies. Sometimes we give them the wrong drug and it's incredibly painful. Sometimes we give them the right drug and they go down easy. Would you be comfortable giving them the right drug? Because it's not the guy who administers the drug, that's just his job. I believe every time someone is killed, we all kill him because we've agreed that that's okay, either tacitly or, directly.